The Sixers have done it again. They lose game 3 to the Celtics 108-100. The game just ended, and this is the most livid I have been since probably game 6 in 2023 against the Boston Celtics. I'm just going to come out firing right away. I don't care how good of a game this was. I don't care how close it was until the very end. This is the most pathetic organization probably in all of sports. I know it's technically not. You probably got the Browns and organizations like that. This is just the biggest group of losers from the top down. It's just pathetic. And losers will continue to stay losers, right? Offensive rebounds will haunt this team, this organization, for the rest of our lives. It is unbelievable. It's not even like it's a center. It's a guard getting an offensive rebound on the final possession to hit a dagger 3 in your face while it's a one-possession game. I am done with it. I am over it. This team is pathetic. I don't care that we're missing Joel Embiid. This game was ours to win. This game was ours to win, and they just shit down their leg. Shit down their leg in the most embarrassing fashion you can possibly imagine. They had a 1-point lead in that fourth quarter. They had a great run. They forced a timeout from Boston, and they come out of that timeout. Tyrese Maxey throws the ball away when we had the ball, and then VJ Edgecombe travels after getting a rebound because he jumps, and he throws it at the ground and catches it himself. We throw the game away. We had this game, and it just completely unraveled. And a team like the Boston Celtics that is just resilient and persistent all night, they're just waiting for a team like this to just do this to themselves because they are too good to not take this opportunity and run with it. And that's exactly what they did in that fourth quarter. They made fun of us. They mocked us. That's what happened in this game, and I am fucking over it. I fucking hate this organization with more than anything in the world. I am done with it. I don't even care. Guys, you can say this is game 3, whatever. We're down 2-1 now. Joel Embiid wasn't even able to warm up in warm-ups tonight. It's probably over. Even if we win game 4, then we have to go win 2 more before we lose 2 against a team as good as Boston. And listen, I'm going to watch and I'm going to root for this team, but I am just absolutely over the nonsense. It's just a shame what this team does to themselves. So I'm going to go through my game notes. In that first quarter, Dembona, low IQ plays, which has been the problem for a while. He gets a goaltend, a moving screen to start the game. He shouldn't have got the start to begin with. He did redeem himself after that first after that short stretch to begin with, but still, he should not have gotten the start tonight. Props to Andre Drummond for how he played. The offense, it just looked like we didn't have as much of a plan tonight as we did the other night. So I just don't really understand what we were doing. The Celtics were pushing off all night long. We got the first call, and then we didn't get another one. I don't care about the Jaylen Brown one that we technically got called on the second time. That was a low blow. That should have been a flagrant one. I don't care what anybody says. They were pushing off all night, and they didn't get half the calls. It's just unbearable, and I'm not even blaming the refs. This game is on the Sixers. But the other thing, guys, gotta stop leaving them open for 3. If it's like the other night where they can't hit a 3 to save their lives, it's fine. But when they're setting picks and running the pick and roll, and you just keep biting and sending double teams down low, and they continuously just kick it out and hit an open 3, you got to make an adjustment. You have to make an adjustment. It's one thing if they're not hitting the 3s, but if they're hitting open 3s all night long, give them 2 points, don't send the double, and just live with it. 2 points is less than 3 points. And I just don't understand what Nick Nurse was thinking not making this adjustment, because we didn't do it at all. I was begging for it in the first quarter. It was still happening in the fourth quarter. I just don't understand what the thought process was. The Celtics tonight, they hit 23 pointers. 23 pointers. They shot 43% from 3. They attempted 47 3-pointers. You got to make an adjustment, man. You can't be one-dimensional. When a team is shooting the lights out, make an adjustment, stop sending the double team, and don't bite. And they just could not do that the entire night. So that's just embarrassing. Second quarter, offensive rebounding was continuing to be a problem. We kept leaving them open for 3. And They had another push-off leading to a three. That's just something in my notes. We're still sending doubles, leaving them open for three. I wrote, stop sending doubles in all caps. It just didn't happen. We go down 10 points with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. That's when Jaylen Brown gave Paul George a low blow. We go into the half trailing by 7, 54-47. In that third quarter, here it is again, in all caps. Gotta stop sending doubles and giving them threes. Let them have the two. Again, it's one thing if they were missing the threes tonight. They weren't. And we couldn't hit an open three to save our lives. We couldn't. Unless their name was Andre Drummond. And that's pathetic. I just don't understand how that happened. So we went on a good run there. We get it within two. And we tied around halfway into this third quarter on a 12-0 run. Even take the lead. But they go on a little bit of run to end the quarter. We're trailing 79-74. In that fourth quarter, Maxey had a huge three. This is where things unraveled after this. Maxey had a huge three with 8:40 left in the quarter, taking the lead to force a timeout, and that's when we shit down our pants in just embarrassing fashion. The turnovers, the missed shots, the empty possessions, and the offensive rebounds just happened. They just happened, and the Celtics just took it and ran with it. So we had this game, and it just all unraveled. And I am just so sick of it, guys. I am so sick of it. The last possession was a perfect summary of this organization the last 10 years, right? You're right in that game. You get the stop. They miss the shot. We're down one possession, and you give up an offensive rebound to Derek White, who is a guard. I'm just so over it. And I also want to say this. There's people out there that generally watch this and think we're better off without Embiid. This organization is nothing without Joel Embiid. I mean nothing. This team would never sniff a playoff series win without Joel Embiid. They're not sniffing right now. If Joel Embiid was in this game, we win this game. We're up 2-1, and it's just such a shame because every year there's always a problem. Guys, I'm just sick of it. This game should hurt everybody to the core. This felt like a Game 7 loss because, in all likelihood, this is the end of the series. I know we can go tie it in Game 4, and you know what? I'll be very happy in the Game 4 podcast. I'll probably be saying a lot of positive things. But right now, this is negative. This is bad. This is terrible. And if we go down 3-1, it's over. This team would never have greatness, have a 3-1 comeback. They're just a group of losers, and losers will stay losers over time. It's just what happens. This is a group of losers. So, going down to the box score, Tyrese Maxey had a bad shooting night, 12 of 31. He did have 31 points, and he got hot in that second half a little bit, but he couldn't hit the three-pointer to try and bring us back into the game. 5 of 13 from 3, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, a couple blocks, and a steal. Just not his best shooting night, though. Paul George was the second leading scorer with 18 points. He was 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. He had a nice run for a little bit there, but he kind of was quiet most of the night, not really getting involved. VJ Edgecombe, 10 points. He was terrible tonight. 5 of 17 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3. He didn't look confident. He missed a handful of wide-open threes that could have really changed the outcome of this game. Listen, he's a rook. It's going to happen. But things like that's got to happen in the playoffs. Absolutely got to happen. So, he gets a pass, but it's a shame that it happened tonight. Kelly Oubre, 17 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. He gave up the atrocious offensive rebound to Derek White on the final possession, not boxing him out. It can't happen. It just absolutely cannot happen. Off the bench, Andre Drummond, 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field. He was 2 of 2 from 3, 6 rebounds. He kept us in this for the most part. He's probably got to get the start next game. I don't know why we're rolling out of Dembona still. The low IQ plays are just hurting this team. And listen, Bona is a great shot blocker. He really is. I think he's in the top shot blocks per game in the entire league. But you can't have low IQ players on the court for 22 minutes in a game. And ultimately that stems from Joel Embiid not being here to play. So it is what it is, so Justin Edwards, he was the only other player that got minutes for this team. He had 13 minutes, had nothing. He's got to be at least a three-point threat, and he wasn't that tonight. He just took one three-pointer and missed it. It's just, guys, it's not looking good. It's absolutely not looking good. I just don't understand the offensive rebounding epidemic. Dominic Barlow didn't play at all tonight. I'm not I don't necessarily agree with that. Quentin Grimes and Justin Edwards suck. Like Justin Edwards has his moments with Quentin Grimes. Like I just don't know what happened with Quentin Grimes. And I love the guy, but 2 points in this one in 15 minutes, off of 2 free throws. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and I just don't get it. There's no scoring threats off the bench, none. And it's funny because we traded Jared McCain mid-season away for assets next year. Because why wouldn't we do that? Because we're just the dumbest organization ever. So I would have liked to seen Dominic Barlow play tonight. I think we could use his rebounding presence, and I'm just really not sure why he didn't. I don't understand why he's not in some of those packages late in games to get rebounds, because my God, the offensive rebounds have haunted this team for years upon years upon years, and I'm just so sick of it. So, yeah, guys, you just look at the box score, and the better team will always win. The Celtics, they shot better from three. They hit 16 of their 17 free throws, while we hit 12 of our 16. That's a huge 4-point difference there. Huge 4 points. So, losers will always find a way to lose, guys, and we're just a bunch of losers. All of us, we're all in this together. As for the Celtics, 25 points for Jaylen Brown, 25 points for Jason Tatum, so they combined for 50. They shot a combined 6 for 11 from three, so obviously that's going to hurt you every damn night. Just a terrible, terrible night for the city of Philadelphia, because we had this game and we gave it to them. We just handed it to them. We might as well wrap it in wrapping paper. But I think that's all I got, guys. I'm not going to run in circles here. Yeah, Game 4 is on Sunday. This team needs to find a way. I wouldn't be surprised if Joel Embiid returns, but at this point, guys, I don't have a good feeling on the rest of the way. I think we'll go down. I think we're going to lose Game 4, and I think we might salvage a Game 5 win. But this is it's a shame. Every year this team has it in their hands, and they just drop it for whatever reason. They just do it to themselves. So that's going to do it, guys. I'll be back for Game 4.